Is Ukraine about to lose another city to the Russians? If you read the headlines, it seems like Ukrainians in Pokrovsk are collapsing. And I want to break down what is exactly happening here because there's a lot that is shown on the maps and a lot that we're getting from people on the actual physical ground. For this video, we're really paying attention to two different areas. Pokrovsk, right here in this city, and this one right here, Milnorad. For a little context, the Russians have been trying to take this territory for several months. And because of the territory and because of the drone wall that is here, Russians haven't been able to do it. First, they tried to go through, it didn't work, then under, and now above. And just recently, in the past few months, we've seen Russians try to take this city right here, Dobophilia, which is kind of like a hub for Ukrainians. They send equipment to many different areas. So now let's get back to the reports on the ground. In the past few days, we have seen footage of Russian forces moving through this village and then down here towards this way. According to Ukrainian sources, they said that small Russian groups are sneaking in from the south and fighting street by street in some of these villages. Some sources going on to say that Russian forces actually reached this town. While on the other side of the maps, according to some Ukrainian forces, there's roughly about 250 Russians inside this city. They are going after Ukrainian drone operators and trying to get to their rail yard so that they can use it as a staging area. Ultimately, what Russia's trying to do is they're trying to bring in smaller groups into different areas, and then once they are established, they can bring in larger groups. The reality on the ground is this. This is all gray area. The front right now isn't clean, is a lot of back and forth, and to prove that, let me show you the war map. Because this is how things look today. There's a lot of gray areas, a lot of back and forth. But this is how things looked yesterday. Ukrainians took back land over here, especially up north. This is today, and this is yesterday. So it does confirm that, yeah, in the gray areas here, like we just mentioned, Russians are starting to come in also this way. We're being told by the Ukrainian general staff that the situation does seem a little off, but things are still stable. Russians are actually using the most recent weather as their way to get in. It's been foggy, there's been some rain, which makes it harder for drone pilots to do their thing. One of the main objectives of the Russians isn't really to actually take this city, it's to bleed the Ukrainians dry of their drone operators. Because it is said drone operators that is creating this drone wall, keeping the Russians back. So is Ukraine losing another city? I mean, at this moment, Ukrainians are still holding on, but the pressure is very real. What could happen over the next few days will determine what happens in this city. I'll be sure to keep you updated, so please do share my videos and follow me for more.